Today I'm going to share with you my favorite resistance warm-up exercises to do while warming up on the studio cycle. And at the conclusion of the ride, I'm going to share with you 5 of my favorite stretches. 2 of them are often forgotten. Before we jump on the bike, start warming up, I want to let you know I do have a video out that discusses how best to set yourself up on the bike, handlebars, seats, to make sure that you're properly set up to ride for your specific body type. So if you're interested in checking that out, the link for that's going to be right up here, so go ahead and click that. Make sure you come back to check out this video to learn a little bit more about what I like to do when I do warm-ups, and more especially the post-ride stretches. Each one of these studio cycle bikes has a little bit different setup. I know that ours is set up for a 3-minute warm-up by default. So I'm going to start the ride. I've left it at 3 minutes just so that I can do a little bit of resistance training during each of my sessions. So I know you can change it, but I like to leave it that way. So when I do the warm-up, do each of the exercises for 30 seconds each. So the first exercise we're going to do are bicep curls. So I like to do a slow negative for 30 seconds. The conclusion of that 30 seconds, move into a hammer curl. A full curl, half, back to the top, all the way down. Okay, the next exercise is for triceps, tricep extensions. The end of that, 30 seconds, are lateral raises. This works more of your shoulders. Stick with shoulders to go to overhead press. All of these you can do, as you can see, while spinning up, warming up your legs. Now this last one is called the Zotman curl. It's a modified, but start in a curl, bring it up, rotate your hands down, lower it down. Bring it back up, rotate your hands back. So at the bottom, just leave your hands in position. Raise it back up. Before we start, I'll show you this one from this angle. So, raise it up, twist it, lower it down without twisting, raise it back up. So that is the warm-up exercises I like to do. About to get started on my ride, so I will be right back in just a few minutes to do some stretches. All right, welcome back. Ride's finished. First stretch that I want to show you is actually one of the ones that often gets forgotten, but because we're already clipped in to the pedals, it's easier to do this right now, and it's a calf stretch. So my back foot, try and stretch out that calf as much as I can for about 10 seconds or so. Rotate around, get the other side. Really force that heel down to elongate the calf muscle, get a good stretch. Rotate it around, do it again. One more time on the other side. Now we'll jump off the bike. The next stretch, I'm gonna adjust this here real quick. The next stretch we're gonna do is for your quads. So just grab your foot, pull it backwards. I also like to really press my hips forward. Really elongate that quadricep. Stretch it out real good. Press your hips forward. You can really feel that difference. Switch sides, do the same thing. You'll use the bike for balance if you need to. Okay, the next stretch I'm going to do, I'm actually going to use the bike. Some people like to put their foot up high. I'm just going to stay down low for a hamstring stretch. Kind of hinge forward at the hips, really stretch out the hamstring. On the underneath side, maybe this is a little better. That's not better. Let me move you over here. Do both calves, both hamstrings. My hamstrings are pretty tight today, so I'm going to spend a few extra seconds on each one. And one exercise a lot of people don't realize, or one muscle group that a lot of people don't realize you use when riding, is your hips. So the next exercise, see which angles look better. I'm gonna have to tip this down again. So crossing your foot over, make sure that you keep your foot tight, and then sit down. Really stretch out. Press your knee away from you. Really feel that stretch through the glutes, the hips. You'll feel it also in the hamstrings. Cross it over. Sit down, press that knee away from you. Really feel that stretch in your glutes and your hips. Now one stretch a lot of people forget about is that as you're riding, you end up spending a lot of time hunched forward. So don't forget to stretch out your chest and your shoulders. So here we'll see if we can see this a little better from this angle. So I put one hand on the seat, one hand on the handlebars. Stretch. So those are my warm-up exercises, resistance exercises I like to do before the ride. some of my favorite stretches I like to do after the ride. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe. Also drop a comment down below. Let me know what stretches you like to use for your post-ride stretches. I'd be interested in giving them a try, see if I can add them to my post-ride routine. It's critical though, don't forget to replenish your fluids. Drink lots of fluids after a ride. Increase your protein intake. Get some carbs in there as well. Got to replenish and feed those muscles. After a good workout like this, they need all the fuel they can get to repair themselves. I'm going to end the video here, but I'm going to leave you with a window here that will link you over to the ergonomics and how to set up your cycle so that it fits you properly. And on this one will be a video to a playlist that actually has a group of workout routines that you can do from home without any equipment. So check that out if you're interested, and don't forget to subscribe. The button's right around here. Click that button to subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.